Hello, my people. How are you doing today? I know you guys are working hard. And Jamok and IPOB in Sweden on Twitter, Jamok on Facebook. My topic for today is about the menace of the police and army and all the security officers from the zoo in Biafraland extorting money from our people. As you might have heard from our able director, that have given and issued an order that must stop. And we have to take up the momentum right now, because if we don't fight evil, evil will continue to be with us. In the new Biafra we are about to establish, everything have to be new, different from what the zoo is used to. You know, they're still living in the past, but we are moving on. We have to create a new world. You know, join the new world and enjoy all the good things that come with it. Things like bribery and corruption have to be a thing of the past in Biafraland. So in order to follow up the momentum, you have to never ever give any police officer or any security officer who arrested you for no just cause, don't give any money, no matter how much. No matter how they press you, they will threaten you, they will try to intimidate you. Motorists, whatever, passengers, Okada men, tricyclists, do not give bribes. Make a very strong union and back each other up. Through IPOB, if you're a member of IPOB, make sure that you have direct contact to your coordinators, who will immediately contact our legal team to go and fight immediately. And I urge all the because if all of us are working, are doing this, you know, a freelancer, we are doing this on our free will. We are not being paid for this. So if you're a lawyer in Biafraland and you're waiting to get money, make money out of what is happening, the nation building we are undergoing now, then you're not a good person. You're not ready for Biafra. We have to put in what we have. To tell you the truth, since I joined IPOB in 2012, I've been making my contributions, and things have never been so good for me. This is just the personal testimony. So everything you put, your money, your time, your profession, everything you put in this nation building, you are going to make it triple. Your life will change, will never be the same. I promise you that. So all the lawyers, I urge you, come together. Don't think about the money now. Push forward, because I know the judicial system in Nigeria, in the zoo there in Nigeria, is not working, but you guys have to make it work. We are here to help you to push the message to the right channels. All the necessary NGOs and the United Nations organizations, every avenue is being opened now. They are listening to what we are saying, and they are seeing things through our eyes, through us. So if we are pushing, and this is with evidence, and say this is what is happening, and we want to put a stop to that, it's not happening here, nor any other place in Europe or the Western world. So they can understand. A lot of people are understanding us. So that's why you come together, be strong, make a strong judicial union, advocates and lawyers, and help the people to push this to conclusion. Push, because if you make a very strong union, of lawyers. You share each other every day. That will be your job. Any amount we get will be contributing. It don't matter. Don't think about how much you are going to make, but think about the future, what will come out of it. This will stop eventually, because if they know that we are not giving, they will stop it. Because now they keep sending all these almajiris and call themselves soldiers to come and stay in the street. It's their shop. The only thing it costs the zoo government is AK-47, and that's all. Once they give you an AK-47, they have already opened a big industry for you to go down to Biafraland and start extorting money from people. You know, how much are we making? It's not even. It's the principle. No matter how much, even if it's one worthless naira, don't give. If they lock you up, stay there until our lawyers come. That's the heart you have. Everybody who is in IPOB is a freedom fighter, is ready for anything. It doesn't matter how much it takes. It's not. If they put you, our leader have already shown us the way. That intimidation cannot stop us. So if they keep you, just make sure that people know where you are. And in no time, our lawyers will come there and start the case. Let them prove. You know, because now they are making it as a business for themselves. You know, they don't pay them anymore. That's their salaries. So it's us who will stop it. We must have to stop this. I know it's very difficult, because you want to run around and help your family or whatever you want to do, but just know that sacrifice this time. Sacrifice it. Because if you don't fight it, nobody will fight it for us. You know? Our people say that if you don't fight to close the Appian way of passing through your house, it will never close. So we have to fight it with all our you know, the guys from Isigate in Umuahia have shown us the way too. They fought, they stood their ground, and like that, they will try again. And if they see that, they will run away from. If when you hear IPOB, they just say no, leave this guy alone. They don't want their trouble, because we are going to use secret cameras, record them, record whatever they are telling you, how they are trying to extort money from you. Record it, push it forwards. Then we can disseminate, we can spread it to the whole world to see what they are doing. That's what we are doing. That's our weapon. You know, we have the media weapon now. Let's use it. Use any secret gadget. You can get it in many forms. Even your clothes can be anything you can get your hand off. That's why I urge our people in China to push all these things home. It's there. It's very cheap. Push it home. Let people get it anyhow. Record them. If you know where they are, they used to camp on and mount roadblocks. Go and mount cameras around there with high quality speakers, and catch everything. Every conversation they are making, it will be recorded. Then we will push it everywhere. We spread it to the whole world to hear, because we have people waiting to get information from us, and we have to get it. So we're telling them that this is happening, but they need evidence. That's why I'm urging you to do the needful. It doesn't cost anything, you know. So please, my people, this is the way we are going to fight these people, because the new Biafra we're going to get, bribery and corruption will be a thing of the past. We will have an avenue. If you don't have a job, we will create an avenue. Although we are going to make everything possible to create jobs, but if in case you lose your job, or the handicapped people and all that, they must have to be getting some kind of financial help, so that nobody will go into criminality or go into bribery and corruption. And if you're a policeman in Biafraland and you've been caught taking bribes, that will be the end of you. You will never ever handle any post pertaining your jobs or in your life. We're going to punish you so severe that it's better for you to you will regret your life. That's evil. And the way they do it with intimidation. That okay, we Biafrans, they just pay money and just go. I tell you, they just buy AK for. It's like having a shop, opening shop for them. They don't pay them and say, hey. And they are chiefs in the office. Every day they come home, they make an account for them. I know what's going on. We all know, but we need evidence. Those people who are planted into their midst, get evidence from them. Get evidence and push it forward. We're going to share it with the whole world. Put it forward to the appropriate quarters so that they will stop that evil. They must stop it. Motorists, please, bus drivers, keke drivers, Okada drivers, you guys will be the forefront of this fight. Because as we are going to get Biafra, Biafra is here already. All these things is what we are going to fight to show them that we are already in our own country. If they want to do that, they should go back to their countries and do it, not in our land. They want to intimidate us, they want to kill, they want to shoot. But all this, no Biafran life lost will be unaccounted for. So have to know that it might take a while, but it will be accounted for. So they know it. And they don't, believe you me, it's only intimidation. They're afraid. They are afraid. They have fear, but they use intimidation. That's what they teach them. Because before they send them on this mission, they have to tell them how to extort money from people. Whatever they don't have human heart because they don't care. They don't care about you. It's you who should care about yourself and back each other up. Back each other up, because that's the strength in numbers. There's strength in numbers, and we have the media behind us. We have our own media now. We have the sources to disseminate all this information we get through Radio Biafra, through all means, through Twitter, through Facebook, through we send to every organization who care to listen. They need to hear from us. They're waiting. They're asking for evidence. So please, my people, please do this. Our people in China and Asia, this is where all these things are cheap. All these gadgets I'm talking about. You know what I mean? You get it everywhere. Spy cam. There's nothing hiding. We know. Let them know that we are going into that now. We are going into that because before you bring out your phone, they know every eye is on phone now. But they won't know that there's many other ways we can capture everything, even record voices and all. A pen, just a pen, or anything. You know what I mean? Those who are into the business, they know exactly what I mean. I know because I know. I normally we shouldn't be saying this in the open, but let them know, but they wouldn't know when and how and all that. What we need is to get the information. All right. Thank you very much, and may God bless you as you continue to support your own country. Because the pride of being a human being is because you have your own. We are being treated as slaves, and we are tired of that. We are going. And continue to pray for Biafra and pray for our leader Nnamdi Kanu and Uchemefo and all the leaders. We are going to Brussels very soon on the 10th to go and shake the European countries. We have to hand them the letter that now they have to act. We are serious about what they are doing. You guys will see it and watch it on Radio Biafra and on this Facebook and all that. I'll post videos and post how it went. We're not going there to joke. We're going there for serious business. We're going to talk with top politicians in Europe. Because all of us are citizens here, a lot of us. So they have to listen to us, you know. So you guys are pushing down there and we're pushing here where we are. Everybody want to go home. We need a home. All right? Thank you very much. May God bless you. Chukwuabiyama will be with you as you keep on supporting IPOB and the restoration of Biafra. Because that's their only hope. And God will never, never, ever leave you. No matter whatever you're doing, you'll be successful in that. Because the main aim of being alive is for you to be happy. Because even if you make millions and you're not happy, then you are as well not living. And you're not healthy. The healthy thing is to fight, to do away, to eliminate bribery and corruption in our society. Then you know that if you make 1 naira, it will stay with you. Do you know how much you are giving to police every year? Calculate it. How much you are giving to police every year. Then you know that if you have it in you can use it to do something else. You know, these people that are so wicked. So we have to fight them now. This is the time we fight them. Thank you very much. All right.